Hi, my name is Elina Seberman. This is my Physics 101 experiment. In this video, I'm going to examine projectile motion launched in different angles with different masses. To be able to lead this experiment, we need a projectile launcher, some carbon paper, projectiles or masses with different weights, both heavy and light. We also need a scale, tape measure, ordinary paper, and pens to record. The green plastic mass I used was heavier with a weight of 9.65 grams. And my wooden mass was 5.44 grams. Now, as it's also shown in the video, I set up the launcher and loaded with the mass. Projectile launchers allow you to adjust the angle, so I set my first angle to 30 degrees and shoot my projectile. Now I try it with the angle of 45. And finally, I fired the same mass with an angle of 60 degrees. After launching the projectile in different angles, I measured the distance traveled in each angle and write them down. The average range when the angle was set to 45 degrees is approximately 173.5 centimeters and is more than the distance traveled by two other angles. Now, to be able to see how different masses travel different ranges, I fired the heavier projectile with the mass of 9.65 grams. Now the lighter one with the mass of 5.42 grams. By measuring the distance traveled using a tape measure, I find out that the lighter mass travels a longer distance. The average range for lighter mass was about 144.3 centimeters and 121 centimeters for the heavier one. Because when the launched projectile is heavier, the initial velocity decreases, our projectile travels a shorter range. Also, the main reason we might have some errors is air resistance. Since air resistance becomes more significant when projectile is heavier, the range decreases. Overall factors such as air resistance, wind speed and direction, measurement errors, and external forces can cause errors in the projectile motion and the data we obtain.